All right, next matchup here we got Home Sweet Mahomes versus Dak Attacks Brady Bunch. All right, so clearly the big news from Thursday night is Patrick Mahomes getting injured and he's gonna be out for a couple of weeks. Luckily he was able to throw a touchdown pass, get 8 points. It's not good, it's not great, but it's something. It could have been a whole lot worse. So really, I'm looking at these other matchups and kind of seeing where they compare. So obviously, I give Dak the edge over Patrick Mahomes to have more than 8 points. I think that's easily going to happen. Leonard Fournette against Le'Veon Bell. You gotta like Leonard Fournette here going up against Cincinnati. Their defensive line is awful. Leonard Fournette is going to have a massive game, in my opinion. Le'Veon Bell against New England. We'll see what this Jets offense looks like, but I think the Jets are going to have to go more pass heavy. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell could get involved in the pass game, but overall, I think Larry Fournette definitely has the bigger game here. Tevin Coleman against Josh Jacobs. Listen, I like Tevin Coleman. I think he's a good running back with a good matchup, but it's still a committee there. And going against Josh Jacobs against this Green Bay defense that has allowed a lot of points to the running back position, I think Jacobs gets a ton of volume this week. They go run heavy. They're missing Tyrell Williams. I think both teams go run heavy in this game, and so Josh Jacobs, I think, has a definite edge in that one. Julian Edelman, Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas going against Chicago. You don't like that at all. Edelman's a little banged up with an injury, but the Jets secondary is a lot worse, obviously, than Chicago's is. I think I give the edge to Edelman in that matchup. Jamison Crowder against Mike Williams. Kind of a similar story there with Mike Williams is banged up, but Jamison Crowder is going against New England defense, just kind of inverse. I think if anyone gets the volume of looks, though, it's going to be Jamison Crowder. Mike Williams against Tennessee defense. If he's healthy, if he stays healthy throughout the game, I think this one really looks like a wash in my opinion. Mike Williams is going to get a lot of longer passes, but less targets. Jamison Crowder, a lot more targets, but for an average of much shorter yards per pass. Darren Fells against Dallas Goddard. Wow. What a tight end matchup. Um, who knows? Dallas Goddard, clearly the second string tight end. However, Philadelphia is probably one of the teams that go with the most two tight end sets than any other team in the league. Darren Fells definitely gotten more involved in the passing game recently. However, Jordan Akins is still there. I think I have to give the edge to Darren Fells, but not by a large margin, so we'll see how that plays out. Melvin Gordon against Terry McLaurin. San Francisco's secondary is phenomenal. Tennessee's run defense is pretty good. I think this really comes down to how involved Melvin Gordon is in the passing game in comparison to Austin Eckler. And so I think overall, I could see Melvin Gordon getting a little more volume in the passing game. I think they're going to try to feed him a little more this week as he came out and talked about needing to get in more of a rhythm. So I give the edge to Melvin Gordon there. Carson Wentz against Tom Brady. I think this Jets defense is a little sneaky, and people are going to think I'm crazy for predicting that. I almost started them in my lineup. However, it being a Monday night game, yeah, they could be terrible. But C.J. Mosley is supposed to play. I think they're going to be back. I actually like Carson Wentz going against Dallas's defense this week more than I like Tom Brady going against the Jets. That one could go either way, obviously. Chargers against Tennessee, Rams against Atlanta. I'm going Chargers here against Tennessee. Starting Ryan Tannehill this week. Yeah, he could have an okay week, but it's not like this guy's going to be a star. He's been a starting quarterback for Miami. We've seen what he can do, what he's done. It's not going to be anything crazy. Atlanta is putting up a ton of points. As I said, Matt Ryan's throwing for 300-plus yards each week. I think Chargers got the edge here. So, all in all, I'm still going to go with Home Sweet Mahomes just because I think the matchups are a lot better, even though Patrick Mahomes got injured on Monday. So I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a tight game. But I think Home Sweet Mahomes pulls this one out in the end, as long as Josh Jacobs doesn't have too big of a day. So there you go.